What's up, everybody? Welcome to Live Vibes. We are back every other Sunday. Y'all know to tune in and check us out. As you can see, we chilling today, man. We got food on the table. Not tired, man. It's been a long week for me. So, look, we just gonna shoot through these topics and give y'all a little show, man. And hopefully y'all have a good time. Let's start with the introduction to my left.
Y'all already know what it is. James, a.k.a. Hater Herder, a.k.a. Mr. Flatliner. What's up with it?
Hey.
Oh, shit, my turn. What's up, y'all? It's live.
Hey, live.
Am I here?
Yes,
Damn.
Wake up.
Oh, shit. D'Angelo, a.k.a. Rated. And lastly, we got...
Hey.
King, baby, the king.
Yeah, king. Now, what y'all might not even notice yet, that this asshole, he got another fucking hat, alright? It's a Sacramento Kings hat, but it's the whole point of the king thing, so he's still doing this shit, y'all, alright? So, he shows up with something new every single time.
This motherfucker.
This nigga don't even like basketball, my nigga. He just got like, you just had to buy the fucking hat, just to show off. I'm sick of this nigga, bro.
Motherfucker.
I'm sick of this nigga, bro. I am.
I am. The king does what he does.
He said y'all might not even know
The king
yet.
does what he does, okay?
Oh my gosh. But anyway,
Turn
man.
that, son.
What topics we got today? Oh shit. The Chris Rock shit. And this is like, it's light work. It ain't really been much going on in social media. I tried to like look through and see what's been popping. Shit's been dead for the past week or so. But that shit is what really kind of everybody gravitated to. Chris Rock, if you don't know, he made a joke about Whitney Houston on this Instagram and shit. It's probably still up. I'm pretty sure he ain't take that shit down because he don't give a fuck. But there's a picture of Whitney Houston, and she just chilling like she just fed up with that interview that she's in. She had her little shades on and shit, like she just ready to go, right?
Play basketball.
Missed the whole shit.
All of it.
But the meme said me sitting in a meeting that could have been emailed. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of us have been through that. Either been on a phone call that could have been text or something weak. You know what I'm saying? So I get the point. But his caption was, "Hurry up, I got crack to smoke."
He plays too much.
Ooh. So they let his ass have it, man. They weren't feeling that joke at all. So the point of me bringing this topic up is because I understand how people who are dead is an extremely thin line when it comes to that. So people make jokes about dead people all the time. People still make jokes about Michael Jackson, or hence the whole, you know, all the other shit is going on. But like people been making jokes about him. People make jokes about a lot of people who have passed. But I think even when I brought it up, I mean, even with what you were saying, La, like, even if it's the joke being based off of how she passed away, which was supposedly on drugs. So I get that. Let's kind of dive into that a little bit, like just a little quick topic. James, you got anything to say about it? Cause
Me personally, dead or not, the shit, if it's a comedian, I mean, I don't think the shit funny when they talk about R. Kelly and pissing on people, being as though, you know, I have a child.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's the case, I would feel more pissed off about
shit like that.
You know, shit like that than to say, okay, yeah, she died of maybe an overdose or whatever they said she died from. But I mean, people talk about this shit all the time. They, like you said, they talk about Michael Jackson. Shit, they talk about motherfuckers that ain't even dead. I mean, the fact that they're dead doesn't make them off limits. But I mean, I think shit, she been gone for a long time now. The time is, you know, it's now. I mean,
but it's not about not talking about someone who's dead. It's all about, we're going to talk about the death too in a joking way. That shit is not
crack
funny.
part, you know what I'm saying? I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we can use her and the memes, it's funny. However, when you're referring to the cause of death,
then
that's not funny.
That's not cool. See, now the part of that I think that you're getting at as far as them being comedians, I do agree with that. I feel as though comedians do have a bigger leadway when it comes to talk about certain shit. I feel like they can get away with certain things if it's real, if it's their life, if it's entertainment, whatever it is. They have a little more say so when it comes to making jokes about shit.
If he didn't say, I'm going to go overdose on crack, hurry up, then
see that's
what I'm saying.
That's taking it over.
Yeah, yeah.
But
he
all he said is, hurry up, I got crack to smoke.
But she was smoking crack.
That's
That was made it funny.
That's not funny though, but that's
It's
how
not.
she died though. It is, but it's not. You know what I'm saying?
That's hard, yo.
It's like, it is funny, but it's not funny. He could have left that crack shit out. Hurry up, I got whatever, something else. Like, not crack to smoke.
Right. See, that's the thing too, and it's funny because I explain this to my kids, and especially my son, because he's old enough to understand certain jokes and memes and shit like that. Like sometimes when you can laugh at certain things, not laughing at whatever it is that the person, like say somebody's on crutches, right? And they fall down the steps. Is that shit funny? No. But it kinda is. Now, let me explain.
Ain't no kind
That
depends on how they fall.
Exactly. So I had
that shit funny.
So I have to explain to him sometimes. He's like, Dad, that's messed up. That's not funny. I'm like, no. I'm laughing at the fact that he fell down the steps. I'm not laughing at his condition. I'm not laughing that he's hurt. I don't know why he's on crutches. But this shit was funny. So you gotta kind of point at what's funny to you. Like, I can laugh at something and not laugh at the wrong part of something. Now, in this case, the meme's funny.
Yeah, but
the caption is like,
at the meme, but when you look down, it's like, damn,
it's
that's
hard.
wrong.
It's hard to kind of separate the two. Like, the meme was funny.
It is very funny.
Yeah, but then when you target the crack part, it's like,
that's
damn.
That's
but
like,
I get what you're saying with the overdose part though, because that's you're targeting.
You're talking
the
about
actual
the reason she died.
Yeah, that's not that shit. Not
but saying
funny.
I got crack to smoke is it's almost like the pre, like the right before. So it's hard.
It's right on the verge.
It is. It's tough.
Yep.
But
that's
I
tough.
mean, shit, that shit would have been funny to me.
That's tough. But I don't know, man. That's a tough one. But I don't feel like talking about people who are dead or off the table. I don't feel like making jokes with people that are dead off the table, especially for comedians, because he is a comedian. It's not like some person who's not here for entertainment purposes, whose jobs it is to make jokes and make us laugh and entertain us or whatever. If they made the joke, then it's like, oh no, you wildin', son. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because that's not your lane. You know what I'm saying? So I understand it from his standpoint of being a comedian, because it's his job to do that. Because
motherfucker said he got crack to smoke.
But it's the thing.
But the fucked up part is, how many people talked about their own crackhead uncle or something in their family?
All the time.
I mean, it's
funny
to talk about that.
The world don't know these people.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. She's a legend. Yeah. So, of course, people are going to be offended by that.
Yeah. And it's also people who think that shit is hilarious. His joke, there's even if it's a small portion of a cult, fan base that likes dark jokes like this.
Yeah,
they probably thought it was the
serious.
funniest shit they ever seen. You know what I'm saying?
Some people have a warped sense of humor. That's what it's called, a warped sense of humor. A motherfucker falling down the steps,
that shit is
funny to them.
That shit is funny.
Yeah.
Me and my daughter have the same warped sense. If you fall, I don't give a fuck what you do. If you fall, that shit is funny.
Yeah.
I mean...
Okay. But that's wrong though. Still, but it's funny.
It can be the truth. The truth is a lot of the time. The truth is funny.
But I think that's why I laughed
you
at
see a
it,
motherfucker
because
and their forehead is this big. No, that shit ain't funny. But it is funny. It's funny.
Yeah.
And you don't know the motherfucker could have had some kind of condition. I'm not laughing at
the condition.
Yeah. But
look at the shit.
I ain't never. How many days do you walk by and see a motherfucker with a forehead? You know.
Just shut the fuck up and eat your damn food.
That's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting at. Being able to separate the part that's funny. But what made me really laugh at it though is because I felt like that's what she was thinking. Honestly, the way she looked in the picture, like
that's because that
was so funny.
Yeah.
It was so. That's why I was like, yo,
that's right up her alley.
Yes, it's like, yo, like that's crazy. But I do see why people are offended by the shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna still be funny. The
it's
part
fucked up
was
and funny. That's just what it is.
Before the crack part, cause like, damn, I'm a laugh, but damn, he threw that in there.
Fuck all that shit, Joe. Like to me, if you do crack, you know the consequences. So I'm not going to say, oh, it's not funny because she died. Now, if somebody died of some type of disease or some shit that they couldn't help,
yeah, that's different.
It wouldn't be funny if you was making fun of that.
You're diagnosed with something.
You knew what you was doing when you was smoking the crack.
Yeah.
You know the outcome, and you made yourself the target of
Crack
ridicule and crack jokes when you start smoking the crack.
Yeah.
So like, I think the shit's funny. I don't think he's wrong for it because at the end of the day, I can still watch Family Guy and they'll still talk about both her and Bobby.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can see little shit that people still make small
They make
comments
jokes,
or have made jokes and they'll replay it over and over.
So if they'd have had that same picture of Bobby, it would have been cool because he ain't dead.
Yeah, that's what some people.
Because Bobby's a legend.
Yeah.
Bobby's an idiot.
Yeah,
But he's a legend.
Fuck is he a legend?
but
I don't-
he is though.
He is a legend.
Bobby is a legend.
It's-
That nigga's a legend.
Especially how
He's legend how he's acting, but his music. How many albums he got?
that nigga's
And-
music
no,
was the shit.
But this is the thing. I think Bobby Brown's legendary status comes from how he was in the group. First, it was a legendary group.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The New
Him
Edition
as an
thing,
individual, but then as his.
And in the group,
Nah.
he
As him as an individual, how he acted during his period of time of fame, that made him a legend.
exactly.
I agree with
and inside the group, you can see he started to separate himself. Like he started to dance harder. He started being in the front more. He started trying to take over.
He's just that type of
Chapman's-
person.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So no, he made himself a little legend. I ain't mad at him. But see, that's the thing. If he was on the picture, yes, it would be fucking
even
hilarious.
more fucking
We
funny.
will laugh. Yeah, exactly. But then it's like, okay, but if he died, you know what I'm saying? God forbid. And then the meme comes out. Is it not funny? I think people look at him more on the not him. Whitney more on a legendary status, of course, than fucking Bobby Brown. But it's so much more respect there with Whitney than it is with Bobby. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It is.
so
way more.
if this was Bobby on the other end and
We
Bobby
wouldn't
had
give a
passed
fuck.
away, we wouldn't
I
give a
would've
fuck.
been
This would not be a
dying
topic right
laughing.
now. This would not be a topic.
We would have been dying laughing,
This
still
would-
laughing.
This would not be a topic
Fuck
right
no.
now if it was Bobby Brown and he
Nah,
had passed away
yeah.
and made the joke. But the fact that it's Whitney, we respect her so much, it's like, we gotta kind of find it a little offensive, bro. We can't just let that shit slide like that. That's funny shit, yo. All right, man.
But then again, you know what? I think like people been coming at Chris Rock hard because what was that one joint he was at he wasn't supposed to make a joke about somebody. He made a joke about any
Anyway.
guy.
Oh, I heard about
Something
that.
like that,
Who
yeah.
was it?
I forgot what it was or who it was, but no, I remember
What's
that.
that dude?
You can't
The
tell.
Empire motherfucker.
You can't tell
Oh, yeah,
comedians
yeah.
not to do
They're
something.
gonna do the fuck they want to do.
Yeah.
You can't.
You're not gonna do that. That's like rule number one. You're not gonna tell a comedian what to not joke about.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen.
Because if he got a strong fan base that thinks he's funny, that shit is
The
gonna be
joke's gotta
And
funny.
if he think his joke funny, he getting that joke
That
off.
shit is gonna
It
last.
ain't. It's a wrap. That happens to a lot of comedians.
Mm-hmm.
And fuck it, they gonna live with it. They like, shit, this is my job, this is what I do. You don't like it, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? And everybody pretty much gonna love the joke. Now you're gonna get a couple people who backlash and probably write the little blogs and shit. I can't believe he blah 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 blah. But man, that shit'll be over with in 2 days. 72 hours, he be straight. But next topic, man. Oh shit! This is a lie. She threw this one at me before we even started the whole
You
shit.
got food on your mouth and shit.
I see it on this
Okay.
side, but they can't see it. So you
They
stay
can't
encouraged.
see it, 'cause
Spotlighted
I'm
the whole-
saying.
No
Teach you to
bullshit.
get the white stuff off your
I'm
mouth.
trying to.
We
I'm
got
gonna
an
get you
audience
to light
member.
something.
I'm trying to lick this shit off, but
It's, it's on both sides though. The audience member pointed that out.
God damn.
What the fuck you looking at
Give
me
my
for?
shit. Nigga handed me a sanitary napkin. The fuck am I gonna do that?
You got damn it, one little spot. I'll take a big nap, man.
Look at this dumb motherfucker.
the-
No, look, do it.
The most I can
Do
do
it.
with this shit.
Do
is-
it.
That's all you need to do, bruh.
No, nigga, I can work my motherfucking mouth.
Woo, these
Oh
motherfuckers.
my gosh, yo.
I can't do this shit, man.
Like I said.
Puss ass.
The next topic, man, I said live through this Ebony as soon as I came in the door. We ain't picked no shit yet, and she wanted to talk about PDA, y'all. Public affection and shit. Like, if you like it, you
Public
don't. If you're
display
into it,
affection.
you're not. Yeah, public display of affection. Yeah, it's one thing to see it, and it's one thing to be involved in it. So let's talk about both sides or whatever. Does anybody want to go first in this?
No,
in this
we-
topic?
Let her
Let's-
talk about it. She brought that shit up.
Yeah.
Let her talk about it.
Let's let her
First.
start this off, man.
Seeing it, I don't care.
Okay.
That's their business.
Mhm.
Being in it, that's not my thing.
Mhm.
I'm not really all that attention. I don't want people to look, you know.
Yeah.
Like, first of all, like, you act like I'm gonna talk to another nigga while you're right here.
Yeah,
you don't
yeah.
have to be all up on me and shit. Can I eat my food? You don't have to touch me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We walking out the door. Let me get the door for me.
Yeah.
the shit went so crazy that I even was like, hold on, let me check my shoe. You're waiting for me to get up to still put your arm around me, like.
Chill, bro. Like,
yes, I don't really care for all of that like that. You know, you're a nice guy. I like you. You like me.
Right.
You don't have to touch me every fucking minute.
Yeah.
Like, you touch me in the car.
Mm.
We get out.
Fucking drive.
We get out. You get the door for me. You have to walk with me and touch me. You know?
Yeah.
We have to sit down. You still have to touch me.
Mm. Not saying that it's a problem. I get it. It's not a problem, but at the same time,
it's a clear sign. One of his love language is physical touch.
It's nothing wrong with that, but I don't really care for all of that like that.
So that's something y'all gotta compromise on.
No, don't fucking touch me.
No, man. Come on, man.
yeah.
You
might
gotta
do some shit that
compromise,
he don't like.
or we'll be having more goddamn what the fuck at all.
And I need that shit back in my life for real, to be honest with you. I see one of them motherfuckers coming shortly.
Oh my god.
Oh,
But no,
man.
like, yeah, like, it's nothing wrong with that. To
Right.
a minimum.
Yeah, to a minimum.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you wanna walk with, okay, when I'm driving, you wanna touch me, that's cool. Okay. When we get out the car, I mean, you wanna open the door for me and walk with me inside, that's fine.
But when we doing what we doing,
Well,
like,
I'm
let's do
eating,
what we
nigga,
do.
and I still feel you. You feel what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Can you not touch me while we eat our food?
Yeah, that is a bit much.
That's a
I
little
get it.
too much.
That's a lot.
That's
I don't
much.
know, but he might just be. You can't. You know how certain people say, you can't tell me how to feel.
True.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't never felt that way about nobody, but for some reason I cannot keep my hands off of you.
Mm-hmm.
He might just be that amazed that he just has to. Is this real? You know how motherfuckers say, pinch me. I need to know if this real. He might be like, you might be the best motherfucking thing to happen
But
to
so
him.
what? But don't touch me.
He
like
don't
that.
know how to act. Some people don't know how to act when they finally get that.
And see,
God
and
damn.
a lot of women find that flattering. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I can't be like how he's coming off and all this other shit. But to you, it's just like, all right, my nigga, like, cool. I get it. I appreciate it, but just chill.
9 times out of 10, the woman would like it. She's that one that won't.
Yeah.
I
Because-
like the public. It's cute to a certain extent.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Just don't do
calm
the most,
it
man.
down.
Like,
You're doing too much.
You should be
Like,
using
we
your hands
supposed to
to
be
eat.
eating. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
So
yeah.
what the fuck are you doing?
yeah,
Because
it's
I'm
too much.
eating,
Right.
and you just touching me.
I
That
like
is too much. That's
I
too
don't
much.
like holding hands.
Mm.
I am not a whole hand. I hold my kids' hands when we crossing the street.
That's
Right.
exactly.
Other than that, go. You know, go. When we get close to the curb, go.
Yes,
you know,
exactly.
I kind of
don't
force them on the
need-
curb,
Yeah.
but I don't like holding hands. I put my arm around you,
Yeah.
and you can put your arm around my waist. But this shit here, because the next thing you know, you rocking. Then you walking and you look like you just.
Then y'all gonna be skipping.
Yeah, then you gonna get the skip.
The skip is
in.
loaded. You gotta.
Yeah, man. So I don't
Turn into a
know.
whole commercial.
That's funny.
I ain't too big
commercial.
on that kissing in public either.
Yeah, that I'm not a.
Now I might peck you or
Yeah,
you
but
know.
all that extra dumb
Yeah,
shit.
all that get a room shit.
It's
Yeah.
like, all right,
That's-
you got your pet for the day. All right, relax.
Yeah.
That
Like,
get a-
when we just do this shit before we came
Came out
in
here.
here.
Yeah.
Get a room status. That shit gotta stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of that, and I don't like when you ever see a motherfucker walking with this girl and he is on her ass.
Oh,
like
yeah,
this,
yeah.
like walking with her.
Oh, I don't like that shit.
I don't want
that's
no.
some goofy
I'm
shit,
like,
yeah.
bruh, okay, she got a little fat ass. Let us look.
Yeah.
You know, you ain't gotta do that. I mean, she can't. If she take the wrong step, y'all gonna trip and fall on each other. Stop doing.
Basically.
Yeah, that's some clown ass shit.
You know, and
Yeah.
then I found my face just like frowning up. You know, like,
And then now what's wrong?
no, because I'm doing it trying to be nice because he's nice.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you're not trying to
really
show the
trying to
attitude
show
too
the
much.
attitude, like, get the fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. 'Cause
You know, but that's what I really want to do.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm trying to be nice, like, okay, you know.
So have you been catching yourself trying to think of ways of saying, like, look, I ain't really with all that.
No, I'm gonna say it next time.
Mm-hmm.
Get the fuck off me.
You don't
No,
want
don't
to
say
say it before y'all get there.
No, because I'm gonna make an example out of his ass in public. Since you want to do this in public, let's do this in public.
Oh,
no, don't
man.
do that.
You can
Don't
no.
do that, because I'm telling you,
Like,
you don't know some dude.
like,
You
no,
embarrass
no,
him, and he just switch on your ass.
no.
Oh, bitch out!
I doubt that. I doubt that.
me out front of all these people.
he's nice.
Yeah.
And it's cute.
Them 9 times out of 10 be the crazy
nice,
ones.
cute, and
But
quiet.
see,
Who will snap.
You
real
can
quick.
definitely tell them, but don't just be like, get the fuck
No,
off
I'm just
me.
gonna say, it's a little bit too much for me.
right now. Yeah,
I don't feel well.
all right. That's.
I don't feel well. You gonna blame it on?
I don't feel well.
No, because then
Now she making them
when you're
illnesses.
feeling well, then he can touch you.
I don't feel well every time we go out.
Oh, come on. I'd rather you say get the fuck off me than now. Don't lie about your well-being and
I don't
shit.
feel well.
Everything will be in the house from
It's
now
cool,
on.
Oh, my
but,
gosh. Oh, man. Me
and then that's
personally,
the thing, we go out a lot. So I have to deal with this shit a lot.
How many times? A lot.
We go out like 3 times a week. So I gotta deal with this shit on me. And I'm like,
Oh, man. That's funny. I don't have a huge issue with PDA and shit like that. I know that I'm an affectionate person. Now I don't be pressed to show my affection because we're in public and shit, but I don't disregard it either. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to hug, kiss, do whatever the case. Like, I'm cool with shit like that, but shit can't be too much. Like, there is a limit to shit, and most of the women that I've dealt with weren't really like huge on this shit anyway. Like, they'll cut the shit off. What the fuck is y'all laughing at?
No, we listening to you,
I
man.
ain't listening, but we had an issue just now.
We couldn't get this
This motherfucking shit.
The scroll?
Nah, then it went to some new
NBA shit. We don't look at that sports.
They click the shit out.
Oh, man.
But then, I mean, someone said she likes for her man to slap her ass in
But only
public.
when nobody looking. I see that as
But no, somebody gotta look.
yeah.
I want somebody to see me smack that thing so I can look back at him, because I know when they see you smack it, he gonna look at you and like, yeah, I saw that. And I'm gonna look at you and say, yeah, don't you try.
Motherfucker said, don't you try.
Yeah, don't you try, motherfucker.
Look, then she gonna hold your hand and shit.
No,
Like
she
in the
don't.
rock.
No, she don't. Don't do that, because I'm gonna pop her shit. So she tried to, I'm gonna hit her with a large. I'm gonna throw
Get fucked.
the fuck off my hand.
Oh man, that's funny shit. But you know, a lot of women that I've dealt with don't really take the PDA thing too far anyway. I've never been against it. Like, I don't really, I don't care. Like, if you want to kiss me in public, that's cool. If I want to give you a kiss in public, it should be fine. But like you said, the get a room shit is too much though.
You tonguing her in public?
I've never had to do that. I don't give a fuck about doing
so
it,
that
bro.
mean you'll do
I don't
it.
give a fuck about doing it. I don't, because I don't give a fuck. If that's what I want to do, that's what the fuck I want to do. I don't give a fuck who around.
Damn.
I don't give a fuck, bro. But I understand though. Like, I'm not gonna be out here doing it like, yo, come here, man, let's do this, let's do that. If the shit started to, get a little extra, I don't give a fuck.
So you'll tongue her down,
Hey.
get the grab in the
If that's what
ass
the fuck
cheeks,
happened at that time,
get the grab in the ass cheeks and gripping,
Hey, it is what it is, bro. Fuck it.
and a motherfucker could be walking past with her
Keep
kid.
fucking walking, my
I
nigga.
can say it with a kid.
Keep fucking
Yeah,
walking.
I mean, but they walk with.
I get
Yeah,
it.
the
I
parent
get
gonna
it.
walk, but you know what the kid gonna do,
Yeah,
right?
and you know what? And this is the perfect time
Yes,
for you to
that's
go.
how they-
Look, and you know what?
Parents snatching, they like, what the fuck going on out there?
Yeah, and this is the perfect time for you to be a parent and have a conversation with your child about fucking shit like this. I'm giving you an opportunity right here now.
Don't be like them.
Exactly. There you go. There you go.
Lessons.
Life lessons.
I'm helping
Don't be
you
like them.
fucking
This is what we don't
mother
do.
or father your child a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Now I didn't segue you into a lesson you could teach. Come on, we all help each other out. And I'm getting some ass. Fuck you mean?
Oh my god.
He said,
What the fuck is the next topic?
Annie, no,
Oh no, you can't
Oh,
dethrone
shit. Go ahead,
the
my
king.
bad.
Look,
Damn.
he tightened my hat on.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that. How do you feel, Marcus? My bad.
At the end of the day, look. For the public display of affection, that's all your fault. Because that should have been a conversation of trying to figure out what that man's love language is, and at the end of the day, they look like his physical touch.
the love language. Here you go with that love.
Because if you say
shit.
he's always trying to touch you, and plus you got plugged, it's
Marcus, be quiet.
Love language.
but
That's
what it is.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be on my side.
No, exactly. Talk about
No,
with
that's
you.
because you think he's a cool guy.
You
exactly.
cool with it.
The fuck?
See, with physical touch out in PDA, me, it's
He
foreign to
with
me.
the shit.
I'm not with the shit. It's foreign to me.
For real.
I have the least.
I mean, but
experience.
even if you didn't experience it, it's if you would want to do it or not, or if you cool with it or not.
it's foreign to me. It's weird to me because for
You
some
seeing it makes you weird? Like,
I don't give a fuck seeing it. I'm like, that's cute as fuck.
then you might be with it then. If
Yeah,
you think
you
it's
with it.
cute, then
You with it.
But people try to do it to me.
If you think it's cute as fuck,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I think it's cute as fuck. I think it's cool. I want to get there one day, but when people
So
try to
you
do
with
it,
it.
No, hold on.
I wanna get there one day.
I found it.
You found out his love language.
Nah, this motherfucker's stupid right
His
here.
shit cute when he's single.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because he wants that. But once he has this shit and able to do this shit, like he said, it's foreign to him. Now it's like, oh shit, this is kind of weird. I'm not used to this shit. Like motherfuckers start touching on you or kissing you a certain way, you start feeling a little weird and shit because it's something that you're not used to.
yeah,
So,
it's something that I used to. So it's like, I find myself when I'm talking to somebody, I try to do it to see how it feels, but the shit feels weird as fuck. So I try to make myself fucking do it.
So tell me this, honestly, fellas. I know we might grab an ass cheek or smack an ass cheek. Has the girl ever done that to y'all?
like what? Like smack an ass cheek?
Yeah, like you be
legit.
walking and shit just smack your ass. And
That's-
you be like, man, go ahead with
That's
that
happening.
shit. You know,
Yeah, that's definitely happening.
it's
Not on in the house. Yeah, not on public. No.
That's like funny shit, like little flirtatious, funny little joke shit.
yeah,
like,
but that
that's-
shit get it.
See, I'm
Smack
the type
my
of-
ass.
No.
Don't get the.
Oh
don't-
nah,
Fuck
yeah,
all
you
that
doing
shit.
too much
That's
now.
just-
You doing
that's
too much
Them
now.
fingers better not crack.
That's the argument.
Smack my
That's
ass
the
out in
argument.
public or do some crazy shit and look like you about to get fucked boy or girl.
Oh my god.
You about to get fucked boy or girl. Which one you want?
This nigga said your fingers can't do this.
Can't start this.
Nah. man.
So what if has she ever grabbed your dick
I have.
Yeah.
Fuck
and
it.
you like in public
Why not?
and you just walk and you
I'm
just
being
grab,
funny. I don't give a fuck. Yes.
but what
As
you
soon
gonna
as he touched you, like get the fuck out.
No. This is not with the same person. You know how to play.
Oh,
You
so
know what I'm
okay,
saying?
all right,
So this is-
all right.
That's
So what do you do when you grab it and it get hard? And now that motherfucker just swinging in them sweatpants, and now everybody looking.
Nah, we not. Nah, that's what you got going.
You hit a stunner.
We ain't doing all that type of shit right there. See, you want some whole other shit right there.
I'm just saying.
Nah,
I'm
we
just
not
saying.
doing
What
all
happens
that.
if you grab it like you? Oh, I'm just playing, but you
No,
grab it
see,
and
but
that
I'm not
motherfucker
playing
get,
like that.
that motherfucker. What the fuck?
Cause
How
you
you
doing it
gonna?
overboard. You
How
talking
you
about
gonna-
swinging hard and pass and all this other
How are
shit.
you gonna
We not
tell that
play
dick
like
how to
that.
feel?
Oh my
Let's
god.
stop it. The fuck?
How you gonna
Let's
tell that
stop
dick
it.
how to
How you
feel?
gonna tell that nigga how to feel?
It's
It got its
Yeah.
own. Yes, it
It
got its own
feelings.
mind and
You done woke
everything.
him up.
Well, you
That's
already
funny.
know you do certain things at certain times. That right there, I just wouldn't do.
See, you
If
know
I know
what?
it's crowded and
But-
all this other dumbass shit, and I know that you easily could get hard, that's dumb.
But see, this is my thing too, though. I feel like
This motherfucker stupid as a motherfucker.
You don't.
I feel like you just opened another door because you just said it wasn't a particular person,
Yeah.
and you know, like the way y'all
can
flirt, the way y'all
play,
play, shit
yeah.
like that. Cool. Like that's the thing too, because everybody you can't do everything with. You know what I'm
You
saying? Even
can't.
if you want to,
It's
if that
not-
person ain't with the
yeah,
shit, you know what I'm
can't.
saying?
See, that's why people need to have in detailed conversations of what they with and what they not with. If
Exactly.
you do this is gonna happen.
You grab.
No,
it,
not
you know,
necessarily
perfect.
because you just gotta wait and see if it happens. I should have been stopped this shit from
Yeah.
the jump.
Nah.
From the first
But if
date.
you had a
You can't
conversation,
certain
you would
things
know.
you can't wait to see what happens. Cause I done had a motherfucker wanna play with my butt and I'm like, what the fuck is you doing? Well, oh, I just thought it was cool. I
But
mean,
you stopped it immediately,
other
right?
people, other men thought it was cool with it. Well, baby, I ain't the other
I'm not
men.
that.
I don't play that on
See, I'm not
ass
playing
shit.
that
Don't
game
put your
right
finger
there.
in my ass, or you gonna get slapped.
You went too
Nah,
Yeah.
you going far.
You went
Do
too
it.
far.
I'm trying to
Grabbing the ass and put a finger in my ass.
What's wrong with the sweatpants?
I'm
dick
trying
grabbing?
to
Now
tell
we
you,
talking about the ass
women
grabbing, dick
do
fingers
it.
in the butt shit.
Have somebody
They
touched
Talk
you?
about the next
Somebody touched you the wrong way.
motherfucking time.
We talk about kissing
They
in public. This
they-
motherfucker
they
talking
tried
Yeah, he done went to dick grabbing in sweatpants to
To the
fingers in
fingers
somebody's
in the
ass.
in the ass.
I just want to get to the
In
next
public.
topic. This motherfucker just went all the
What,
way
finger in the ass in public?
off the topic.
Finger in the ass in public.
That happened
Do
to you.
it.
This
No,
is
because
happening
my
to
pants,
you.
my pants don't be down.
So where's
But
this shit coming from?
I see women doing them dudes that walk with their pants halfway down and they be with their girl. I've seen plenty of them sit there and the girl
That's
will
some-
stick them right in the
And they have that-
and they jump like this and I'm sitting there saying, but you got your whole ass
not-
out. So it's like,
No,
are you asking for it or what?
But that's the thing. She probably joked with him like that.
He said,
shit,
"Are you
so-
asking?
Are you asking?
You asking for it.
I ain't say that.
This nigga do the puns like shit.
Yeah. Next topic, like La said.
Because I ain't done yet. Because James took it to another place now.
He opened a whole nother door.
Now, and this could be a separate topic. I'm gonna put it in this topic, and I'm talking about like sex in public, and not of course like people watching and shit. But I think we talked about this before, like the wildest place you fucked or some shit like that. But my thing is too is that when you brought up it was the specific person that you was doing certain shit with, I thought about the things that I experienced and didn't experience based on the people I was with.
Yep.
So it was like I ran into somebody like, yo, have you ever done this? You ever fucked outside? You ever fucked in a car? And I'm just like, nah. They like, what?
Really?
No, I have now.
Look at y'all two nasty motherfuckers. As soon as he said, I never fucked in a car, both of y'all said.
Yeah. No, at that time I haven't. But it was like, are you serious? But I was like, you know what? And I was thinking about it. I'm like, it was the people I was with. It wasn't that I wasn't with this shit. They wasn't with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we fucked like rabbits in the house, in every room in the fucking house. But when it came to shit outside, they just wasn't with that shit. So, that made me think about that. So, I don't know how I wanted to tie that in. No, I just want to tie it into like being specific people that you do certain shit with. You know what I'm saying? Some people like PDA.
Like I said, that's why you have conversations about shit, man. In-depth conversations to see what they're willing to do and what they're willing not to do, so you don't put anybody in an awkward fucking situation.
Hell yeah. Cause see, look, and then with that situation, I'm like, Slim been out here. She didn't have sex in public and had sex in cars and did all this shit. Now, like, I'm the inexperienced motherfucker. Now I gotta go and try to. You know what I'm saying? Step my game up and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man,
that's how I felt. You know what I'm saying at the time. So
when you have somebody who's willing to communicate with you and you're willing to communicate with them, y'all should be able to talk about anything without anybody getting offended or judging.
Yeah.
Now, if you have small conversations and somebody get offended or judged, cut their ass.
See,
man.
but I'm trying to be careful because I don't want to hurt his feelings.
Yeah, and you can't just come straight out the gate like that.
You do seem a little too nice.
With everything.
That's why I say, like, when you have small conversations and you see how they react to small shit, then if they react negative to small shit, you can't come at them with big shit.
But see,
that's just my whole thing.
And that's why I was glad that she came to me about it, because we had that conversation. I knew where she was, she knew where I was, and we knew the things we wanted to do, try shit like that, based off a conversation. Like, just talk about the shit. You know what I'm saying? If you win it, you win. If you're not,
you'll be surprised. Like, if you just ask certain people certain shit, like half the time, like they've never been asked this shit before, because people just are always assuming shit, or they just don't give a fuck. They just after one thing.
Yeah.
You be very figure out my wording.
See, that's what. Remember, I asked you that. I said, "Have you been thinking of a way of trying to
be nice, but let them know, and then y'all can continue to be cute and go eat and do all the good shit y'all been doing." Because this has been 2 weeks now with no word of the fucking odds. We on a roll right now, and we like it. So
I mean, we gonna have a poll for live.
Shit, goddamn, we like this. All right,
making it.
Next topic. James brought this one up. I don't know who brought it up to you. But we talk about dating somebody who has internet clout. Now, say you got somebody that you talking to. Say this motherfucker got 1 million followers. They popping like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? They all over the place. X, Y, Z. You dealing with that person. They dealing with you. But they don't never post you. You know what I'm saying? At all. Like, could you deal with somebody at that level? Knowing that you really chill, or you don't really be on the internet like that, or you know, whatever it is. Do you feel like you can deal with somebody like that?
No, you can delete your page, though.
Oh no, my man!
Hell no!
Hey, that nigga ain't getting rid of
she
that.
Kill all your
That shit is money.
Oh, we don't need to talk.
Okay, well,
because I don't have social media, so at the end of the day, I don't really know.
So you wouldn't give a fuck if he posted you or that?
Fuck no. Because I don't have it. I don't even post myself on anything.
Exactly. But did you know? But they get paid.
Everybody is
yeah, but I don't. It won't matter to me because I don't have social media.
Everybody, we've been trying to get her to use the fucking LiveVibez pages. She just won't fucking do it.
I said I'm gonna do it.
She said she
gonna keep saying started LiveVibez. When it was thinking out loud, she was going to do it. This motherfucker still thinking about it.
Still thinking out loud, this motherfucker.
Hey, but
I'ma do it, damn it. But again, I don't know about social media, so he can
5
keep
years
page.
later.
I'm not missing out on nothing. I'm not missing out on shit.
Yeah, but
because I don't know what the fuck.
You don't really know what.
I don't know what the fuck you doing for real.
Yeah,
you know, just
that'll work.
You know,
that'll work.
I can deal with it. I'm I like to have, me personally, I like to have someone and be secretive about that person. Not really a secret, not keeping them a secret, but they don't need, everybody in the world don't need to know who I really deal with. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference between social media outlet or what I want them to know and what I know. You know, people that know me know. But people that know me social media wise don't really need to know my whole personal life. You're only going to know what I tell you or what I show you. So,
Right.
But it becomes a problem because sometimes that significant other or person starts saying, "Hey, I don't really like that. You know, I ain't really cool with this or with that," and it's like. Shit,
don't
you
know
know
what though.
Like just it could be, let's just say flirting.
Okay.
Let's just say on the social media. Let's just say this dude that you got in your case, he's some kind of sensation. Like women love him and they I want to do this or I would do that, and you know. Just hitting a like or a love on it, like, I would like to massage you after a hard days of work, and you put a heart on it, and then you get home, and then that person's like, man, I ain't really feeling that, you know.
I should get social.
Why would you?
Motherfucker breaking it down, and I'm not really feeling that.
He gonna give you the signs to that.
It's like, why would you heart that? And I'm like, it's because it's social media, and then.
But are you liking it because? That's how you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Communicate with your followers, just keeping them in the loop of things and just commenting. You're not liking this just because you really like
it's more so like
you want them to do it.
I'm not doing it to say, okay, I'm going to give you that opportunity to do it. It's like, okay, I'm going to keep you here. You know, I want you here as my follower, as my friend. But the person you dealing with don't really like it, and it's like, you know, it's a difference. I ain't really trying to go there, but it's hard. It's hard to do it, but I can do it.
You know, but that's just another thing when we our past conversations with social media. It's just like these people just need validation.
Yeah, they do
for certain shit.
They do. And that's the part that
that's what's crazy.
I don't agree with that part.
People use social media for shit that don't even matter. So
like
it's hard for me to get into that shit.
I'm strategic with my social media shit too. I'm actually on there less now than I have been, but I post a certain way. I post certain shit that I just want people to see. Some things in my life is not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Some things in my life I don't want on display. You know what I'm saying? So I'm the same way. I'm very strategic with that type of stuff. I've seen certain things. I've been in a lot of different situations. It's some wild shit out there, and you can't get upset about somebody who either feel away, do some wild shit, or whatever if you open the door for them to do the shit. You see what I'm saying? I can't sit there and post fucking statuses all day about my relationships and shit like that, or this person's getting on my nerves and I can't believe this person did this, or when I'm upset. Then you get mad when motherfuckers either start talking about this shit or, you know, whatever it is. Like, motherfucker, you are letting them into your situation. You know what I'm saying? I don't ever post none of my personal business online at all. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see some business shit, something cool, something productive, or maybe my kids are a blue moon. Other than that, that's it. I don't really post, you know, shit about my parent, my mother, or like anything. I don't do none of that, like, too much shit. I just feel like some things is just like, it's social media. And it's not like it was the same. Like, back in the day, it was a little different. But now, it's like, this is it. It's like everything social media, bro. Everything. And it wasn't this bad at this point. So, I don't, like I said, now I just got like a little wall up a little bit, and I just put out shit that I want, and I leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? I don't get too deep in that shit.
But social media has become such a bigger platform now because so many people have either made it big, gotten rich.
Yeah.
All of that shit off of social media. Right. So everybody wants to be this next. I want to be the next to blow on social media. That's why, I mean, I've seen people go live 3 or 4 times a day. Yeah. And I ain't never seen more than 3 viewers on the motherfucker.
They're going to start from the bottom and keep going.
On there it's no way I can be on a live with 3 to 4 people every time I get on, and I'm getting on 3 and 4 times a day. And then half of the time they just sitting there and what y'all doing, or I'm like,
and it's usually the same 3-4 motherfuckers every time you do the shit. So yeah, like I said, that's why I haven't really been big on the live thing or whatever. And I know I have a lot of like friends and a lot of followers and things out there. Not to say not a lot, but I'm just saying, like, at least for me, I know it's enough to where I'll be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? But overall, like I said, you can get too wrapped up in that type of shit. You can get wrapped up in trying to be the next whatever the fuck it is that you're trying to be. You know what I mean? But it's just too much. It's way too much. Like I said, clout chasing. Like you said, the validation shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've had situations where people done stuff online, and it only counts if you reply online. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's the shit. It gets a little too much. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, take a dial back. It's times where I feel like I need to be more productive, and I just cut myself off the fucking social media shit for a couple months, just to, you know what I'm saying, get real life together. You know what I'm saying? Focus on some projects, do some things with my kids, focus on myself, get in the gym, do shit like that, and then come back. That shit ain't going nowhere. Log back in. You know what I'm saying? Every 2-3 months later, and be like, all right, what I missed? Nothing. All right, cool. And just get back in line.
One of our viewers, Noelle, says she got in trouble for hearting a picture, so she blocked her boyfriend.
All right, this is
so she blocked her boyfriend, got on her for hearting something, or keeps hearting stuff, and so she blocked him
so he won't see
it.
Yeah, but you know what? It's wild too. Like
I'm not mad at that.
I ain't mad at it either.
No, and I put it like this. Like, I've been in this situation before too. It's like, if you don't like the shit you see on my social media, dog, just unfollow me.
For real, or just look at the shit and just don't even say nothing.
Or just delete me.
Don't follow me just to be lurking.
You got my number,
right?
You know where I stay,
right?
We see each other like we don't really need to be on
social media shit anyway, right?
You know, so. Yeah, that's
unfollow me. Like, if that's gonna make you a little better to not see just, you know, whatever what I'm liking or what I'm commenting.
But you know the fucked up part about that, when they have friends, when y'all have mutual friends, that always come back and say, "Girl, you should see what."
Right, they're gonna send you a screenshot. They're gonna say, "Oh, this person he been saying, or this person said this on this." Like, it's a never ending thing at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to have some conversations at that point. But to answer the question, because this social media shit, you know, we can go all over the place with this. Do I feel like I could date somebody who has all that super clout? You know what I'm saying? She got 1 million followers. She popping X, Y, and Z. It's a yes and a no in a sense. I'm going to say the yes because I like somebody who's doing something. I like somebody that's just as busy as me. You know what I'm saying? Because I take work very seriously. Our kids, man, look, they trying to be on the show, but look, I take work very seriously. So
motherfuckers is always nice.
No, I thought it was life at first.
Yeah.
Yelling dad?
No, I'm saying, you know how she get yelling shit like that.
Distinguished, like,
but
life will come out. Not.
But
Dad? like motherfucker, are you out there? Am I here alone?
No bullshit. I'm crazy.
I ain't a snack,
motherfucker. Said Dad like he was in there by himself. Oh shit. But no, I said what I say yes to is because I like somebody who's doing something. Like, anybody that I'm dating, anybody that I'm dealing with, always want them to have something that they're doing, something that I can support, something that I can help with, something I can push them to do, because I feel like we all have a purpose. You can't just be out here with no fucking purpose, G. Like, and just under me and worry about me all day and texting me all day. Like, no, do something. And like I said, and we'll talk throughout the day, you know what I'm saying, whatever, or we'll link up at the end of the day and talk about our day and how it was. Like, we do little shit like that, but I like somebody that's doing something. So I like that aspect of it, but it also depends on how they're famous on social media. That's the difference. You can have 1 million followers, you could be a comedian, you can be a fucking IG model, you can be a lot of different things. So it depends on what she's famous for. That would determine if I do that shit or not. Because if she just like an IG model and shit like that, I'm not fucking with that. But if she like a comedian, or she's a little socialite, somebody that got like a little, I can do that.
Hi, Miss Neil.
In the middle of his comment.
Now.
Here we go.
Uh-oh.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Nothing. It means it's your turn.
Thank you. This is the king's turn. Now.
This motherfucker said nothing because it's your turn.
Now, I've actually talked to somebody who's kind of popular in social media, and you know what? It was fucking annoying. It was very fucking annoying, but only because of how that person acted, and they felt that
they had to post all the time. It had to be active.
No, they would discredit how much they post on social media. And I'm like, no, you're kind of one of those social media fucking people, and you're a media whore. Like, fuck it. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But would my dating somebody, look, me personally, I'm like, yeah, if you with it, hey, look, I'll be here to help you however I can. For simple fact, I understand, I see how social media can be made, like you said, to make money, network, all that good stuff. But once that shit is cut off, there should be a reality check. Like, that social media, our life is our life.
Yeah.
But like, you step outside of that shit and you be me and you. Yeah. Social media, like, you do whatever the fuck you want. I'll take your pictures, I do the videos, I hope, like you say, you want to boost your person to be whatever. Because, like, there's a lot of females on social media that has a strong man actually helping them that you just don't fucking see. I don't give a fuck about that. As long as after all that shit's done, it's me and you. So, and I'm not going to be competing with any of your motherfucking your followers or your social media. That's the major thing. You can't have your man competing with your followers. Yeah. Have your man be your man, your followers be your followers.
Yeah. But to piggyback off what you're saying, treat that shit, if you making money off that shit, treat that shit like a job. Get on that bitch between
business is a job.
Yeah, get on that bitch between 9 to 5, not necessarily 9 to 5, but whatever your hours are. So when you have a time to handle real life shit, you can do that. You know what I'm saying?
And if you really working with your man, he be like, hey, babe, you look sexy right quick. Let me take a picture so you can post it and get these motherfuckers thirsty right quick. Yeah. Like, it should be that type of relationship when it comes to it. Because it's vice versa. If he doing the same thing, he would want that same energy from you.
Exactly.
But the real question is, would you be cool dating them and they never post you?
I don't give a fuck.
Or never post you, never talk about you.
I know people on social media that they are married and never post whoever they with. And shit is kosher. Like, you have to understand it. Even with a lot of celebrities, in relationships, they keep that shit private to actually have more followers or have more people like them. Yeah, that's cool. But if outside of that, you about me, I don't give a fuck. But if you don't post it, then I'm fine.
Because a lot of people, you scare a lot of your fans away when they know there's no chance. Yeah, you know, when they say D'Angelo, I ain't never seen him post no woman, so I think I got a chance. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna be his fan. I'm gonna follow him. Whatever he do, I'm supporting. I'm this. I'm that. I'm this. I'm that. I'm this.
Getting more followers, doing this,
and that. He's getting all of this. But the moment he posts, oh, this is my woman. We've been here for 6 years or whatever, and they like, damn, I ain't even know that. And then now they like, well, shit, I ain't really got no shot.
But
now,
at the end of the day, like, what you think I'm gonna be alone, just fucking myself or some shit?
Like, it's not the fact that they think you're alone. It's what they see.
It's like Nicki and Safari. Like, nobody knew who the fuck Safari was for the first like 4 or 5 years of Nicki's career. When you knew that was her boyfriend, they broke up right after. So it's like nobody know Nicki had anybody. You know what I'm saying? Or like I just seen a post today. They was like Adrian Broner and his wife and kids. They was like, this nigga got a wife? I didn't know that shit. A lot of people don't know that shit. But exactly. As much as this nigga be out here wilding and shit, like, it's crazy. So like I do get it. Like, I wouldn't care if she didn't post me not, because I'm not like that. I'm not fucking WCW anybody. I'm not posting and highlighting. I don't do shit like that. But if she did that to me, I wouldn't care. Like, that's your bread and butter. That's your shit. You got your 1 million followers. You work that shit how you work that shit. Like, my whole goal is what we got. Like, I didn't date you because you're popping on social media. So I don't give a fuck about what you got going on over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, the real life shit.
At the end of the day, I know niggas who ain't famous who don't post their motherfucking girl.
Facts.
Or they guy, and there's no motherfucking issues.
Yeah.
So what the fuck?
Yeah, the posting thing ain't a big deal with me. But like I said, I would deal with it because I like somebody who's doing something, who got a career, that got something popping going on. But it depends on what the fuck she's famous for. Like I said, if she's a socialite or a comedian or little shit like that, I can deal with little shit like that. But if she just an IG model or some other, like, nah, I can't do that shit. I'm sorry.
You can't do it. You can't do it if she's just known for her body.
No. She just known for her body is different.
That's what the IG models
No, but they be doing shit though. They be in videos. They be in these fucking comedian shits. They be like,
but you gotta start some way. Say if they start from IG, they're gonna try to work their way.
But that's my thing. So are you famous because of your body, or are you famous because you were comedian? That's what I say. It depends on what it's for. You could be thick as a motherfucker and be a fucking gamer. It don't matter what it is that you do. You could just be thick. Like I know there's a lot of IG girls that are famous because they're thick, but they don't do the fucking IG model shit. They do regular shit. They just stick to the motherfucker.
Let's change not to say the IG model shit, the thirst trap and shit.
Oh, as I'm saying, that I wouldn't do that. No.
Yeah.
She's not for me.
The one who just do shit just for the thirst.
The thirst trap.
No, but if you think if you're a gamer or you're a comedian or
whatever it is,
any type of anything else, and you just think, hey, that's fine.
I'm cool.
But if you just doing it just a thirst trap,
bro, because you're not doing anything.
I get it.
If you were blessed with a body, because a lot of people probably go and get shit done to get a body that you have, you're blessed with a body. I get it, you're using it for clout, but what do you do? I get mad at people like that. I'm mad at them, but I talk shit about women like that. It's like, sweetheart, you don't do anything.
So you the type that always be like, okay, I know. What else do you bring to the table besides this?
Because that shit don't matter to me. You bad as a motherfucker from the exterior, but like, what do you? And she just like, it's me, my 1 million followers, and it's like,
it's me, my million followers.
No, that shit that don't wow me at all. Because you're not doing anything.
Yeah, because I know it's like I know a lot of people like body paint or like say gaming or just to do simple shit. They just got a body.
Yeah, just got a body. That
just helps them get more followers.
It helps them. Yeah, it helps them. Like they a lot of your followers only follow you because you thick to the motherfucker. They don't give a fuck about what you just painted, but they like seeing you paint the shit. So I get it. I get that. But if you're selling your body only like I'm just thick and I'm just gonna I can't do that. No.
I get what you're saying.
No. Hell no.
Alright, so what's the next topic?
How can you be a power couple with somebody like that? Explain that shit. Somebody. You got 1 million followers, she got 1 million followers. You do some real work out here, and all she do is take pictures in front of her mirror every day. It's not a power couple, G. She don't do anything.
Well, no, they actually are models. So never mind. Go ahead.
Oh, you had a...
Yeah, I was thinking about a few, but I was like, well, then they actually models. And being calendars and shit. Never mind.
If you, like I said, if that's your job, you taking that serious, and you having a modeling career, that's fine.
Hey, fuck all that shit.
I'm cool with that. But yeah, if you don't do anything,
you
just... Fuck that. Because you said so. All right. But next topic, sleeping around. Now I'm sick of hearing this.
Oh wait.
What?
The men and the women. What? Nobody knows. Okay.
Wait.
Women sleeping. I'm trying. As soon as I said it, y'all stopped me.
All right, next topic. Sleeping around.
Y'all said what?
I
ain't even get to it. Sleeping around, men versus women. Men are considered pimps. Women are considered hoes. They both do the same thing. Why is it, the whole double standard thing? Whatever.
Well, it ain't even really pimps. Just why are women considered whores for doing the same shit that men do?
Well, either way, I can easily explain that. And I hope this is the last time that we have to talk about this, especially on this motherfucker, because
I just keep thinking of this fucking meme in my head.
Which one meme?
That little Chinese joint, you remember that?
The Chinese meme. What was on it?
Now, if a doorknob, right? Now, if you can use any key to open that door, it's a shitty door. But with that one key get any lock, it's a master lock.
It's a master lock. So to explain that,
it was just funny to me.
It's kind of real shit. Though.
But if anybody could just open that door with any key,
that's it's a shitty lock.
Shitty lock.
If anybody can fuck you, ma'am, your lock is trash. If any key can get in that bitch, your lock is trash. You need a new lock. But if it takes one master key to get into this, it's the master key. So for a guy to get,
I just thought it was funny. No,
that wasn't me. No, but it ties into that shit. Is because that's very important. Maybe because this new age and everything's memes and funny and social media. Maybe they get it by hearing it that way. But that's real shit though, because men and women are considered two different ways. I used to explain this to my friends a long time ago, based on how they're perceived by their friends. I said, now if I go and I fuck 10 bitches, right, and I come to y'all and be like, yo, I just fucked 10 bitches like yesterday. y'all niggas will be like, nigga, what? Get the fuck out here and tell what the fuck happened. How the
10 bitches?
Y'all gonna...
Dang, them bitches, where they at?
It's gonna be a very positive conversation, okay? Now, if I came to La, female friend, La, I fucked 10 bitches yesterday. Now, granted, La is a little different from most females.
I fucked 10 niggas yesterday.
But... she like, nigga, you a hoe. Why you out here fucking 10? You know what I'm saying? That's the negative side.
What these bitches do for you?
Right, but my point is that from men and women, you get a positive from the men, you get a negative from the women. So that evens it out. Evens the playing field, right? If a woman did the same thing and was like, yo, I fucked 10 niggas yesterday, talking to y'all two, you gonna be like, the fuck, that you nasty bitch? Why would you fuck 10 niggas? 10 niggas? Like,
now, everybody ain't gonna say that.
But I'm just saying, no, come on, men.
I be like, oh really?
Because they want to fuck, right? But that's what I'm saying. That's my point.
I'm not gonna say, do you have room for one more? But my mind not gonna straight go to you a whore. My shit gonna be like, that shit must be good or something.
That's right.
But that's the thing. But if a girl said that she fucked 10 niggas, see, that's the thing. Not the fact that she fucked 10 niggas, bruh. Yesterday. She fucked 10 niggas yesterday. Yeah. Not 10 niggas is coming to me for pussy. She fucked 10 niggas yesterday. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's a difference.
Yeah, that's a little...
she not at home with the phone and her shit just buzzing and niggas like, yo, babe, can I come back over there and get that? Da, 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 da. No, she's out here finding 10 niggas and fucking them. That's the scenario. So I don't think you would look at it that way if you knew she ran after 10 different dicks. If she ran after 10 different dicks versus actually 10 dicks coming to her. That's what I'm saying.
She might have that shit on the clock.
But what I'm saying, her situation don't matter. The fact that she out here fucking 10 niggas.
I'm like, man, you got a problem.
She ain't no hoe.
But what I'm saying is that
she ain't no hoe, man.
This nigga nasty as
fuck. No. When you say 10 niggas, you got a problem. We need to get you committed. But
see, this is my thing. It's not. I feel like the majority of men having this conversation where it would not be a positive. Okay.
Yeah.
Even if she went to her girls or or females or whatever, I fucked 10 niggas yesterday. They not gonna be like, oh, bitch, get it. They're gonna be like, bitch, what the fuck is you do? Like, it's still gonna be another, even if it's an undertone, it's gonna be another negative conversation. That's two negatives. It's never gonna work that way. So, I used to explain it like that. Like, that's why, because you're gonna always get the negative side of it from both parties versus the men. You're gonna get the up and down. So then, once years later, I tried to explain, like I said, the fucking doorway and shit. Like, nigga, if these females they the ones that hold the key to sex, right? They have to say yes. If they don't, it's rape. That's just what it is. We know that. Like, I can't say, oh, we fucking, and it's just gonna happen. It's on her. She has to open her legs to you. See what I'm saying? So if you can get 50 women to open their legs, like, that is a feat. That is a something to be proud of, because it's not easy. You see what I'm saying?
It depends on the women you
I get that. You can fuck 50 thoughts, whatever. I get that. But I'm saying that you still have to persuade that woman, regardless if it's easy or not, to open her legs to you. See what I'm saying? Now, the other way around is different, because women, they don't have to try to fuck men. It's easy. They could be like, you can hit any nigga in your phone party right now and be like, yo, what you doing tonight? Niggas on that shit tonight. Shit, I ain't doing shit. Like, what's up? It's too easy. So it's like for it to be hard for me to get 50, and I can get 50, and it's easy for you to get 50. You get 50. That's why you're looked at as like negative, because it's like, dog, you can fuck anybody and you fucking everybody. Like, you ain't just choose a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But for a guy, it's like that, he can't fuck everybody, but he is fucking everybody. So that's why you're always gonna have the men being looked at like it's an accomplishment. Yeah. And I'm sorry, it's too easy for women to fuck everybody.
It's looked at as an accomplishment, but when it all boils down, the nigga's a hoe.
No, he's a hoe.
He's a hoe just like she a hoe.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that if we're considered not whores, then she shouldn't be considered not whores. But if she's considered a whore, then we're whores.
Agreed.
But that's the thing. But
to us as men, it's an accomplishment. I understand that.
Right. You know why?
But you know what?
But that's we do that to make ourselves feel better about the shit.
But at the same time, no, because we walking the 50 miles and they're driving the 50 miles. It's like, well, we both did 50 miles, but I walked that shit, nigga. That's impressive. She drove. It was nothing for her. That's the difference. That is why it's looked at that way. Because it's easier for women to do it. And it's not easy for men to do it.
But that ain't true either.
I'm not saying that, James. I think you can fuck everybody. That's not what I'm saying.
No, I know you're not saying everybody. But it's a lot of women that just would just give us some pussy. We're going to be scared as a real dude, you know, somebody that really takes care of himself and has morals.
Yeah.
You will be scared to just put your dick in that when somebody's just saying, here. Mm-hmm. You know, so it's not always as easy as you think. It might seem more easy because it's you.
You mean easy for the man to want to do it? That's what I don't give a fuck about. It's done. You already fucked 10 people. She already fucked 10 people. So if you were hesitant about it or you don't know if she got some, none of that shit matters at this point. You got 10 bodies. She got 10 bodies. The difference is, like I said, men usually walk those 10 bodies and women normally drive those 10 bodies. And that will always be the deciding factor of why men get more praise, because they had to go through a little more than the women had to get the dick than to get the pussy. That's just what it is.
So we just had to work harder to be a whore than she did.
Yes, and that's why.
But that's what I'm saying.
And that's why you get praised for it. Because you put in work.
In all reality, we're still both whores.
I didn't say that.
Oh, all right.
But that's that. But you get a.
No. He's basically saying, You're not a whore. I mean,
No.
I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
No. Excuse me.
He been drinking this little king cup.
No. Both of y'all still a whore, but the man is a little bit more high of a whore because he earned these motherfucking whores.
Yeah. I understand that.
He earned his whore.
Yeah, but I'm not. I
earned these bags. You were giving these whore bags.
I agree with that. But what I'm saying is, some people still look at us as men as, then you're not a whore. You're just a player. Then if we get
that from them though.
I understand
to make them feel good about what they're doing.
But that same man should look at that woman the same way.
I get that. I get that.
We know they're not. Yeah, we know they're not. But it's only right.
No, I get that. That's why I said. That's why my first example was the positive and the negative. The positive could be like, yo, you a pimp, you a player, you this, and the third. The negative side is always going to be, you can say she a pimp, she a player, but she's not going to get that from the women. Even if you give the women the same credit, you got to say, oh, women going to give women the same credit.
Shit, these days you will, because soon as a bitch say, I fucked 10 niggas, her friends going to be like, bitch, how much you get?
But see, it's about a bag though. And see, now you talking bag talk. You're not talking about just dick though.
Well, she drove. Motherfucker, she got there quicker.
But that's a bad conversation. No, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
She wanted to get there quicker to get the money.
But now we talk about money. We talk about a different conversation. But
what I'm saying is, just like we're praised as pimps, they get praised from their girls as in, well, I know she ain't fucked for free.
Yep.
But that's the thing. Men not trying to secure a bag. Women are.
But that's the difference. We consider not whore.
And then that becomes prostitution, which makes you a what, James? A whore, James. That's why they're always going to be considered a whore. Either way. Yes. Right. So listen, this is for money, my nigga.
No.
Come on. What's wrong with y'all?
No. A prostitute is saying, here, do this. I'm only doing this for the money.
Well, prostitution, James.
That's prostitution.
Yes, it is.
Prostitution is what I see on Eastern Avenue. And I'm not doing
that. All right, put like this. Put like this. Yeah, sure.
It's a gift.
They're escorts now.
That's a gift.
They're escorts.
Yeah,
they're hired now.
That is
a gift.
That's a gift. Yeah.
That's a gift.
So, but that's the thing. That's why people look at women as whores when they do this shit, regardless if it's for a bag, regardless. Like I'm telling you, it's just
not all people. Some people. Some.
Most. Okay. There we go. And that's why it's always going to be uneven. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Like me and James, look. I look at even playing field, because I mean, at the end of the day, to me, men do the same shit as women do. It's just that either it's going to be talked about or not talked about. If you fuck 10 people in a day, you fuck 10 people in a day, y'all gonna be looked as equal to me. Y'all both some motherfucking hoes out here. 10 people in a fucking day. That's a lot of goddamn people.
That's nasty.
That's a lot, and then that's a lot of not consideration of what the fuck you doing.
It's nasty.
I'm gonna think you got a problem.
A lot of dudes ain't gonna be able to last that like that anyway.
Ain't gonna happen
unless he done popped the pill.
I know.
Oh no, not me.
I know some motherfuckers who got some issues. That's what I'm like. My whole thing is like,
now
you got an issue.
It's a difference between fucking them or
fucking,
just you know, any nigga just.
You can fuck your girl sometimes. You're not fucking sitting there for people.
Yeah, you.
I'm pretty sure they're not giving 10 motherfuckers 100%.
You definitely ain't getting 100% if you
not gonna happen.
The 6 through 10, you just getting some wood. Yeah. I mean, you just getting whatever's left.
6 through 10.
Yeah, 6 through. The first 5 might get some work, but shit at number 6.
6 is dead. Half and half.
You got it. You just getting air.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you getting blanks and all that shit. You shoot blanks after a certain amount of time. You get the urge, but it ain't nothing coming out of it. You shooting blanks like a motherfucker.
All right, look,
I don't want to hear you say
we out of time, but we still got the last topic left. Well, we can hold it for next time.
Yeah, next time.
Next time.
Dang.
Yeah, because
I gotta go.
You see her. You see where she been the whole goddamn show. She been over that joint.
Come get me now, nigga.
But
no PDA tonight, nigga.
But tune in and get the fuck off me.
Oh Lord, that excuse. That shit is over with. 3 o'clock shit is done.
I gotta get up.
Thank y'all for watching, man. Stay locked into us every other Sunday, man. We love y'all so much, man. This is a wrap, James.
Y'all already know what it is. Y'all be cool. Y'all be safe. Don't put your hands where you won't put your face.
Bye.
And we out.